Hi guys, hey, we're back. We're doing it's a sequel, a big old sequel. So hopefully, this one's not going to be an hour long. Solid 7 categories. We're doing the Gen 2s. Gen 2s with megas. There's a lot less this time. I think there's only about 100 Pokemon. So hopefully this one won't take an hour, because that's quite a while to be reviewing Pokemon. I'm gonna try to shoot through this one. It's a pretty good list of Pokemon. I think Gen 2's got some alright ones. It's got some also pretty piss poor ones, such as Unknown, which it's just a bit shite. Really, I think is the best way to go about it. It's just bad. It's just not good. When it comes to the starters, I mean, Chikorita is. It's just a puppy with a leaf on its head, really. It's a run-of-the-mill. It's pretty bad, but it's also kind of cute. So it's not low, it's not high. We'll leave it there. Bayleaf is it's a bigger Chikorita, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I think it's bad. It's underwhelming, as they say. It's an underwhelming Pokemon, as with all the second stage evolutions of everyone's. Meganium though is alright. It's not quite a snuggle buddied. It's not quite a snuggle buddies. I would say he's a higher than average Pokemon. I mean, he's really bad. He's a fucking shit Pokemon, but he's cute and he looks a bit like a dinosaur. So it's okay. He gets to stay. Now, Cyndaquil. Not good. Cyndaquil's a bad Pokemon. The Cyndaquil line is shit. They're all very shit. I would say Typhlosion is underwhelming. He just sort of looks like a bear, which hasn't really got much of a fire. His fire actually got smaller as he got older, and I think that's pretty disappointing. I mean, Quilava's kind of cool. I rate Quilava. I think it's a higher than average Pokemon, but I think Typhlosion and Cyndaquil are just piss poor. They're just bad Pokemon, and I think they should just stay where they are and just not come back. I think they just need the Quilava line needs to be reworked, keeping Quilava and just changing the others, because they're pretty shit. Now, Totodile. I love Totodile. Totodile's my favourite. Totodile's quite a gem. He's not quite a snuggle buddy, but he is. Himself, he's higher than average. Croconaw is pretty cool. He's a bit of a lad. I mean, look at him. He's got that whole caveman feel about him. For alligators, he's a penger. He's definitely pengers. He's a legend. He's the best starter of the generation in just every aspect. So he is staying pengers. Now we're just going to pick one from the bunch here. I think we're going to go with Pichu. Now, if you look at Pichu, you know he's automatically a snuggle buddy. I mean, the guy's cute as fuck. The guy's perfect. Pichu is perfect baby Pokemon. Say what you want about Cleffa. No, this is not Cleffa. This is Igglybuff. Cleffa's not good. Cleffa's just a bit shit. Igglybuff, though, is an absolute monster. Look at its eyes. Igglybuff is horrible. It is horrifying. For that reason, Igglybuff it's in my eyes a bleed. It stays in my eyes a bleed because Igglybuff is bad. Maril. Maril's good. I would say it's okay. It's run of the mill. But the Azumarill is proper good. The Azumarill is a pengers. Azumarill is a legend. Huge power, as they call it. Well, as I call it, huge boy, huge man. It's got really nice ears. It's like a bit of a blue egg, and I think for that reason, it's definitely a pengers. Just because of that. Sentra is shit. I think so. He can go in there. For it's cute. He's a higher than average. He's higher than average on the Larsson scale. So I mean, he's up there. He deserves it. He really deserves it. Fish. You're not quite my eyes a bleed. You're just an underwhelming Pokemon. You're just a fish with some spikes. That's what you are. You're a fish with some spikes, and just there are Pokemon that do it better. That's all I'm saying. There are many better fish Pokemon. Generation 3 has its fair share. You know, Corsola is was supposed to be coral, but it's basically a fish Pokemon with spikes. Corsola, higher than average. Does it better than new Quillfish. Corsola's cute, and it's pink, thus making it automatically better. Mareep. As a Welshman, Mareep goes in Snuggle Buddies. As a Welshman, any Pokemon made to look like a sheep is automatically at the top of my list. I think that's fair. I think we can all understand that, and we understand why that is. So we're not going to talk about it anymore, but it's just all the way up there, and that's where it's going to stay. Fluffy isn't as cool though. It's kind of halfway between a sheep and one of those, you know, Sphinx cats with like all the fur off it, and I don't like that. That's weird. So for that reason, you know, it's going to have to go there. Now, Ampharos. Okay, Ampharos is cool. It's not cute, it's not Snuggle Buddy, it's cool. But it's higher than average cool. It's not Pengers, but it's cool enough. Although its Mega Evolution is a Snuggle Buddy. Okay, look at that mane and look at that tail. Mega Ampharos is amazing. It looks heavenly, and for that reason it's a Snuggle Buddy. That's all that has to be said for it. Same with Crobat. Crobat is a Snuggle Buddy. Anyone who thinks Crobat is not a top tier Pokemon in every way is just wrong. You're just wrong. Crobat is definitely the best of the best when it comes to bat Pokemon. And I mean, it's saying something because it comes from Zubat and Golbat, but to actually be so good that it makes you forget about those two, well, Crobat's really shown it's perfect in those ways. Smoochum evolves into Jinx, thus making it My Eyes a Bleed. Automatically. Sorry, you're like a 4-year-old and you're dressing up like Nicki Minaj, and you evolve into full-on stage Nicki Minaj, and I can't have that in my child's game. Sorry, in my child's Pokemon game, this is not acceptable. Now, Houndour. It's a dog. Snuggle Buddy. Automatically. No question in the matter. Same goes for Houndoom. It's another dog. Automatically up there. And not like how Chikorita looks like a dog with a leaf on his head. No. And the Quilava kind of looks like a wolf or something. No. These are dogs. So they're automatically, these are dogs. They're automatically top tier. That is an undisputable fact of life. Mega Houndoom is quite possibly the coolest thing I've ever seen. It is amazing. It's like a dog which has turned into a Great Dane, and then someone's decided, you know what, we're going to dress this Great Dane up like a fucking ruler. And you know what, this Great Dane is mad. This Great Dane is a maddest, and you know what, just for that, it's a Snuggle Buddy. Because Great Danes are nice, they're good. Sunkern. It's just underwhelming. And I mean, Sunflora is shit. Sunflora is just a sunflower. I mean, Sunkern is also just a seed, but Sunflora really took the piss with its design. I think for that, it's got to stay low. Slowking. It's a Pengers. It's a Pengers. Pink round boy. Automatically Pengers. I think that's fair to say. We can all agree on that. Togepi. You know, it's cute, but for the same reason I put Execute low, Togepi's going to have to go low because it is just an egg which has a little egg boy poking out of it. And I mean, Togetic, same reason, you're just underwhelming. When you turn to Togekiss, you're higher, but you two, for this reason, are underwhelming. You're just poor. Dunsparce, what the fuck are you? I mean, you make my eyes bleed. You're horrible. You are disgusting. Echo. Run of the mill. It's a pine cone. That's all it is. It's just a pine cone. Fortress. You know, he's higher than average. It's a fortress. It's a Pokemon. Comes from a pine cone though, so it can't go higher, and it doesn't really look too cool. But you know, it's cool enough. Hoo. You know, just for your name, you're getting into Run of the Mill. I would have put you lower, but your name's really cool. However, Noctowl is. It's just an owl. It's just an owl with a not funny name. So, you know, if your name was Hoot Hoot, you'd be higher, but it's not. It's Noctowl, so you're low. Spinarak, you're spider, so you're shite. And Ariados, you're spider, but poisonous, so you're also shite. It's fair to say. Ooh, which one are you? Are you Polytoad? You're Polytoad. Polytoad. You're cool, you're fun, you're a happy boy. You're also a toad, so you're Pengers, and you've got a cool colour scheme. That makes you Pengers. Whooper. I used to have whooping cough when I was a kid, for that exact reason, and how much I hated it. You're going low to shite. Quagsire, though, is a Pengers boy. Look at him, he's so happy, and the guy is probably smoking a shit ton of weed. If you look at that face, he's a dumb fuck. Hoppip is low. I don't really know what it is. It's underwhelming. It's not really cool. It's just, I don't really know. I just can't remember your name. Are you Jumpluff or you Skiploom? I don't know, but you're just, for the fact that I can't remember your name, I'm gonna have to put you bottom tier. I think that is fair. If I can't remember your name, you have to go bottom tier. I think we can all agree that is fair. You are Jumpluff though, and Jumpluff's pretty cool. So it's Pengers. Look at it, it's pretty cool. It's a blue ball, and it's got 3 yellow balls coming off it. If you don't tell me that's not cool, then you're not cool, and you ain't talking to me about what is. I think that is fair. Zatu. I don't know. You're like pretty shit bird. You're underwhelming, and Zanatu is just weird. So you make my eyes bleed. It's like a person that's a bird, and I don't like that. I want my people, and I want my beards. I want my people, and I want my birds separately. And I think we can agree that is fair. Mischievous. Just a ghost. Just a ghost. You're like a different looking version of Ghastly, but you're still a ghost. Ladybug. We have a ladybug infestation at our accommodation. It's not fun. There's currently about 30 of them dead on top of my kitchen cupboard. For that reason, you're shite. Also, ladybugs jump on me when I sleep. So, your ladybug friend makes my eyes bleed, and I don't like it, and he makes me shit myself. I don't like it. It scares me. Chinchow. Cute as fuck. You're Pengers. Look at that boy. He's a cool boy. Lantern. You're also really cool, but there are things called lantern fishes, and there's not much difference, apart from the fact you're blue and yellow, than you and a normal lantern fish. And as I don't find lantern fishes as cool as dogs, you're low. Sorry. Blossom? Maybe? Blossom. You're like a tiki dancer, but you're also a plant. One side of that gives me an erection, the other side is a plant. So I guess that gives me a semi, so you go on higher on average. But you're not quite high enough to be a Pengers. Teddy Ursa. You're a teddy bear. Snuggle. Don't argue. Snuggle buddies for life. Ursaring, however, is just a big bear. It's got a circle on its chest. It's run-of-the-mill bear. Run-of-the-mill scary bear. Pseudo Wudo. Your name is fun to say. That makes you a Pengers. You know, you're just a bit of wood, but makes you Pengers because you're cool. Sneasel. You're a really shit Pokemon, and you don't look cool until you become Weevil. You're shite. Sorry, it's the way it is. Lavatar. You're just running the mill. You're not really cool yet. I mean, Pupitar is just a shit Metapod, so there we go, down to shite. Tyranitar is really cool though. Looks like Godzilla. Godzilla? So he's a Pengers. He's a cool boy, and he's also really fun. Apom. You would be in Snuggle Buddies, but I saw you in Detective Pikachu and you freaked me out. For that reason, you make my eyes bleed. Sorry, but your appearance in that movie really scared me. Yanma. Run of the mill, just pretty disappointing Pokemon. Espeon. You're higher than average. You're better than all of your previous evolutions combined. But you're just a bit of a yellow dog with a weird tail. So, you know, that's where you are. But Umbreon. Really cool colour scheme. And your shiny goes from yellow to blue. And I rate that. So, there you go. Your Pengers. Murkrow. You're just a crow. Just a crow. Run of the mill. If you were anything other than just a crow, put you higher. Shuckle. He's Pengers. He's one of the best Pokemon in this generation by far. And I mean, if anyone says he isn't, what are you on about? You're just wrong. Shuckle is up there as one of the best. Swinub. I don't really know what you are yet. So, you're just sort of like underwhelming. Piloswine though, you're run of the mill. You're just a mammoth child, you know. The issue is with a lot of Pokemon in this generation is they haven't got that next stage evolution, such as Piloswine. So, you know, Mamoswine, Togekiss, they're not here. The one I just did, which was the one I just looked at, Larsson. Come on, you're better than this. There we go, Honchkrow. So, Murkrow's not here. No, Honchkrow's not here, and Yanmega's not here. That's more examples, and until they are, you know, you guys stay low, because I'm judging you on the generation. Wobbuffet, you're, creepy. Creepy. You've got lipstick on. It kind of makes my eyes bleed, and I don't like it. And Girafarig, you're sort of like a horse, but you've always creeped me out, so you go in there. Gligar, you're alright. You're not really mega cool, but I don't think you're bad. So the fact that I don't like you doesn't mean I dislike you. You're just here to stay. So run of the mill you are, and run of the mill you stay. Remoraid, just a fish. That makes you quite shit. And Octillery is just an octopus. However, its name is a play on words with artillery, so it goes higher because I like artillery. There we go. That is my explanation. Mantine, you're a thing. You're okay. You're just not great. I don't like you. But you know me. Kingdra, you're Pengers. That's not Pengers. That's Snuggle Buddies. You're Pengers. You're cool, but you're not cool enough, really. But you're on the right way. You're much better than Seadra, which is good. Seadra wasn't fun. Fanfy, just pretty boring. So you Donphan, you're just run of the mill boys. You're not great, not bad. Steelix, you're higher than average. Steelix is a higher than average Pokemon, I think it's fair to say. And Mega Steelix is Pengers because he's got all this floating shit around him and he looks pretty dope, if you ask me. So that's where he goes. Porygon 2, what the fuck are you? You're all smooth now, but I can't remember the fact that you were blocky not so long ago, and for that, you stay down there. Tyrogue, you're just a child martial artist, and that's an underwhelming thing, because child martial artists tend to be shit. Heracross, you're pretty cool. You're better than Pinsir. So you go there. Run of the mill, not great. Mega Heracross though, looks pretty cool. It's got a big old hat on his head, and for that he goes to higher than average. I think that's fair to say. Delibird, higher than average, because we all like Christmas and we like a good elf, and he gives presents. Elekid, it's a kid who does electricity, higher than average. If there's anyone I want in charge of my electricity, it's a kid. Magpie, he's a Pengers, because I recently caught a shiny Magpie, and I'm very proud of it. And it's yellow, so he goes all the way up there, and I think that's fair to say, and if anyone argues against it, fuck off. Stoutland, you're just a deer. I dislike that. Sizzle, your name, you're a really cool design, but your name is just Scissors, without the S. So for that, you're going to have to be run of the mill, and I can't accept it. However, Mega Sizzles, you're actually worse, I'm not going to lie. You actually look a lot worse. Your hands sort of like those crocodile clips you get in like science lessons to connect like the electric, you know. You're pretty shit. You're actually worse. Not many Mega Evolutions are worse than their actual evolution. So, I mean, fair play for being bad, because that's quite hard. Skarmory, run of the mill bird, but you're just metal. I think that's fair to say. Mega Tyranitar. I completely forgot this guy's real. Kind of looks like the Blair Witch Project. It's kind of freaky. I wouldn't say he's huggable. but he's pretty cool. So he goes there. I think we can all agree on that. We got the legendaries coming up soon, but first, Miltank. It's Pengers. It's a cow with some teats. And a fat Miltank used to be my channel logo, so I think for that reason it's going to have to go in Pengers. Snubble. Just a fat dog on his 2 legs. If it was on his 4 legs, it would be Vacure. But just for that, it's there. Granbull. You're really bad. Dislike you. Slugma. Slugma cock. You guys are just a bit boring. You're running the mill. You're not necessarily bad, but I dislike you. Smeagol. Smeagol. You're just a monkey that paints with his tail. They didn't really do much with you, so unfortunately. Him on top. You're a pretty cool Pokemon. However, to get you is fucking impossible. To evolve you, you have to get Tyrogue's attack and defense stats the same level when you reach the evolution level, and that is fucking impossible. So for that reason alone, you're gonna have to go on underwhelming, because I hate getting you. Blissey. This is definitely a snuggle buddy. Blissey is by far my favourite of the Chansey line. Mainly because Blissey has as much HP as a Whale Lord. And that is pretty mental to me. I think Blissey actually has more. Which is insane to me because it's just a fat woman which is carrying an egg. And I know fat women are often referred to as whales. But I guess this does make Blissey the Lord of the Whales. The Whale Lord. You know, I think it does make sense that she has more. Yeah, you know what, we're going to go with it. Now we're down to the 6 legendaries. I like these guys. These are my favourites of the legendary dogs. There's only 3. Raikou. You're right. I've always felt like you guys are just cooler versions of Vaporeon, Flareon and Jolteon. Raikou's higher than average. Entei is just sort of run-of-the-mill though. I dislike Entei. And Suicune, you had your own game made about you. Makes you a Pengers. Now, Ho-Oh, you're pretty dope. You're higher than average. You were in the Pokemon anime a season before you were supposed to be. Well, before your region came in, which is pretty mental. So for that, you're Pengers. Not many people can do that. Celebi, you can time travel, and there's a really cool thing with Giovanni with you. Makes you higher than average. You're a cute boy. But Lugia is by far the best legendary. It is a Snuggle Buddy, and I will complete the Snuggle Buddy tier because Lugia is amazing. It's the best legendary of them all. So I think we can just go through here. I mean, this bottom row here is pretty self-explanatory. It's just all very shit Pokemon, and they hurt my eyes to look at. The shite ones, you know, Unknown, Cyndaquil, Centvert, Spinarak, Ariados, Wooper, Pupitar, Remoraid, Sneasel, Granbull. Just bad Pokemon, I think it's fair to say. Underwhelming, you know, Bayleaf. They're just not good Pokemon, and I just thought they would be better than they were. Especially Typhlosion, and I feel like Mega Sizzle should have been better. You know, Sizzle's pretty cool. Maybe you could put Sizzle a bit higher, or Heracross. But I think this is a pretty fair rating for them all. You know, I think Chikorita's lucky to be in run-of-the-mill. I think Chikorita could easily be lower. Higher than average, you know, Meganium, Quilava, Corsola, Ampharos. You know, it's just pretty self-explanatory. And then the top boys, you know, the top row, we've got Lugia, just the dog family. Houndour, Houndoom, Mega Houndoom, Blissey, as also known as Whale Lord, as we found out, Teddiursa, Mareep, and Pichu. I think that's it. I hope you agree. If your name's Joe Linford, you can fuck off, and if you want to try and make your own Joe, that is fine. However, don't call mine shit when you say Mega Charizard Y is better than Mega Charizard X, because that just proves you know fuck all.